Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you want your daily dose of Reddit stories that aren't text-to-speech, then now's the time to subscribe and click on notifications. In our first story, we have a choosing beggar versus a car salesman. Who will win this epic battle? Let's jump right in. For disclosure, I work in car sales, so a lot of people have some animosity towards us right from the start. I work for Subaru in the US, which is a super easy brand that tries very hard to alleviate the whole negotiating process by giving its customers the same incentives. I was working with customers who are looking at our new premium Ascent, third-row SUV with cloth interior. To start, they were super rude to me and didn't want to give me contact info or driver's licenses. I stood my ground as best I could without being aggressive and told them I cannot drive a car with them unless I can make photocopies of their licenses. Anyways, we go and drive the car and they give me no time to go over any features because they keep asking me pricing questions that I would have no way of answering without getting them pricing together in the store. I have perfect credit. What is my interest rate? What is the monthly payment? Keep in mind they have given me no info on their trade-in, which they didn't even drive in with. When we get back, I go through the whole "is this the right car for you" spiel, because I don't want to have to price them a car and start over. Once we go over pricing, they basically just say the only way any of this is going to work is if we have their monthly payments under $500. Not one to waste my own time, we ran their payment at the Subaru program rate and the exact term and money down they asked for and discounted the car like $1,100 below invoice, and it comes to $491. When I tell them this, they say, "Well, we thought about it and we think the Touring is a better fit for us. So if you can do that at the same price, we have a deal." Keep in mind, the Touring is a full $10,000 more, and we are already well below our cost on a new car, which never happens. I told them that wasn't possible and refused to even humor it. If you want the Touring, we can price that out, but you haven't even seen or driven one, and it's $200 a month more minimum. So after asking for like 3 hours if they can get free stuff like trailer hitches and oil changes for life, they leave while I'm up making them photocopies. They come back like an hour before close saying they went to another dealer and got a quote that was like $100 a month better than ours. Not possible. Also, the closest other dealer is over an hour away, so the timing doesn't line up. Anyways, after another hour of me saying no to their ridiculous requests, they finally agree and say, "Okay, let's go for it." So we put their credit application in and every single bank denies them because they are 10 payments behind on their mortgage and car payment, and she defaulted on another loan. So I had the pleasure of telling Mrs. Perfect Credit Score that they can both go pound sand because they can't afford it. They freak out saying that they have never missed a payment and that what we are doing is fraud and lying to them, and stormed out. They came back a week later to the Chevy store that our company also owns and tried to do the same thing to another salesman, but he called me up when he realized they had worked with another salesman before, and I told him I'd be right up to help them out. While I was walking over there, they peace out, and I have never heard from them since. In story number 2, we have a choosing beggar mother who's stealing her daughter's art. For context, my mother is a narcissist, a boomer in every meaning of the word. I went to art school for a long time and have been trying to sell my work for a while. During my art school days, I went through a very successful phase of drawing watercolor animals that myself, my friends, and my teachers liked. They were a big hit and I was very proud of each one I made. I made the mistake of showing a few to my mother after she nearly forced her way into my sketchbooks that I kept very private at the time. Her first reaction to a few key pieces was, "This would look so cute on baby clothes." At the time, I just thought, "Oh, I guess so." I had no intention of selling them on shirts. At best, I thought they would make good stickers since they are the right size for them. Fast forward to last year, happy 2020, and suddenly my mother is still dead set on making my designs into baby shirts. This is something she was very ambitious about, but I wanted no part in. She forced me to scan a select few of my works. The consequences at the time were very upsetting, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were, and then she used them to her heart's content. A few days later, I had a therapy session, and I talked about this to my therapist. She and I had come up with a plan that basically said, if you want any more of my designs, pay me first. My mother had told me that if she sold the shirts that I would get zero of the profit because I didn't put work into her process, and it was ridiculous for me to ask for money for a doodle. As per my therapist's suggestion, I started seriously looking into commission contracts. I had a sit down with my mom about what my therapist and I talked about, and she blew me off completely. I told her, either you sign a commission contract if you want any more of my work or if you want me to make new designs, or else you go pay for someone else to make your designs. Her response was very typical narcissist boomer behavior. Well, you're my child and I let you go to art school, so you owe me for that. Very important note, my school is a charter, meaning you didn't have to pay to go there, but my parents insisted that they paid thousands for my tuition, even though there was none, and I knew that there was no tuition. All you had to do was to get past the 10% acceptance rate, pay for transportation and a few classes, and you were good. Anyway, time goes on and my mother tries to sell her baby shirts with absolutely no luck. No one wants them. She tells her coworkers about the shirts, but no one has a use for them since she works in a building that is literally only people who are over the hill and who have grandchildren that are too big for her very limited designs. She resorts to giving them for free at any and every baby shower that she can get her grubby hands on, and each reaction is not great. I honestly would be surprised if the unfortunate recipients still have those shirts. Then the time comes around for her to ask for more. She misplaced the folder full of my forced scans, or I may have taken it away, who knows, and she comes crawling to me wanting more. I don't know what happened to my folder, so I want your sketchbook so I can scan more. Also, make more art for me, she told me. Will you pay for my work? I asked. I already told you no. Now give me them and make more. Will you be giving me any of the profit you make off the shirts? No, I've given up on selling them. Now they're only going to be gifts. I then held firm on our previous discussion of commission contracts. Thanks, therapist, and told her that I'm going to refuse to give her a single piece without payment. My pieces take a lot of time to make, and I'm already in school, so you're asking me to work this into my already busy schedule. I'm not moving on this. Her response? A hissy fit. She can't believe that her child is asking to be paid for their work. So she resorts to the worst alternative. Fine then, I'll just get images off Google and sell those since you're being unfairly rude to me. I try to tell her that that is in fact illegal, but she won't listen. She's too hurt by her unfair child to listen to the law. To this day, she has not found a single baby shower to lug her stolen designs to and force upon unlucky mothers-to-be. She has completely given up her goal to sell those, and our shirt press has a fine cake of dust on it now. She blames her failure on me and refuses to support any more of my art accomplishments because I was mean to her for not letting her steal my art. I don't feel bad at all. In today's final story, we have a choosing beggar versus eBay. Yesterday, I bought a Nintendo Switch with a game included for seller's full asking price at 11:24 p.m. Here's how that unfolded. So, you wanted the Switch, are you going to pay for it? I thought I'd already done so as I authorized the PayPal transaction. Let me see what went wrong. I'm definitely paying. Okay. It's sent. It says it's unclaimed. See the attached screenshot. I'm trying to figure it out. Most likely it's just because it's almost midnight on a Sunday. I'd expect it to finish going through by morning. eBay says payment pending. If you don't have it tomorrow, please let me know. Absolutely, I'll get with you in the morning. I'll contact you. Yeah, it's saying my funds won't be available until July 5th. I can't wait that long. Don't know why eBay has a hold on it. Maybe because I just started, but my daughter needs surgery and I can't wait that long. Can't you pay through Facebook? Oh, I thought you were saying my payment hadn't sent. You mean PayPal put a hold on it. Yeah, they usually don't release funds to new sellers until the shipment is delivered. My wife just packed up and is going to put it in box to ship now. I'm really hoping they release this payment. Ma'am, I still don't have payment. It says pending, but eBay is holding it or something. If I return the payment, can you either send through Facebook? You can use PayPal through that. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, like I said in my last reply, it wouldn't be dispersed to you until the day after the item arrives if you're a new seller. And unfortunately, the way eBay is set up, if we attempt to share external contact info, both our accounts can be banned. I'd be willing to pay up to $30 more for faster shipment if there's a way you can request that, and then you'd get your money quicker. That's the best I can do for you, sorry. Well, I'm sorry, but now I'm gonna have to cancel the shipment. I don't do business that way. Dude then used my shipping info to find me on Facebook and proceeded to ask me to pay him there. I said if he set it up as a marketplace transaction, I'd consider it, but the terms of service clearly state payment through Messenger isn't protected and should not be used for commerce. He kept insisting I could do a protected purchase transaction and called me a liar when I said he was wrong. This has been John from SlashBash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.